My beloved child, I see you. Yes, I see every struggle, every tear, and every moment where you feel alone. But hear me clearly, I am with you always. Even when you cannot feel my presence, even when life seems heavy and you're unsure of the next step, I am by your side. Like the air you breathe, I surround you with my love and protection. When you wake up in the morning, know this, I am the one who keeps watch over you through the night. My angels are with you, guarding your path, clearing dangers you don't even see. Think about the moments when something seemed to stop you from harm. That was me, holding you close. I want you to trust this truth. I will never leave you, no matter how hard the road gets. Sometimes, you look at your life and wonder, where is God in all of this? My child, I am in every detail, weaving a story that you cannot yet fully see. Trust that my plans for you are for peace, for healing, and for good. You may not understand now, but one day, you will see how I worked all things for your benefit. Hold on to this promise, my love for you never wavers. Pause for a moment. Close your eyes and take a deep breath. Feel my presence. Let the assurance of my protection settle in your heart. I am your refuge and your strength. When the winds of life blow strong, I am the unshakable foundation you can stand on. Lean on me, and I will carry you through the storms. If you believe I am always with you, type God is my refuge right now. Let it be a declaration of your faith and a reminder to your soul that you are never alone. My child, you have questions, and that's okay. I welcome them. Ask me, and I will answer. Seek me, and you will find me. Knock, and the door will be open to you. The world might seem overwhelming, but I am greater than anything you face. When fear whispers in your ear, remind yourself that I am bigger than every fear, every challenge, and every uncertainty. Dear one, let me guide you today. I see the people and situations in your life that are weighing you down. Some things were never meant to stay, they were only part of your journey for a season. Now, I ask you to release them to me. Trust me to help you make wise choices, because not everything you hold on to is good for you. There are voices around you, trying to lead you away from the path I've set before you. Some people may seem kind, but their hearts are not aligned with mine. My child, I want to open your eyes so you can see with wisdom. Pay attention to what draws you closer to me and what pulls you away. Trust me when I say that letting go of the wrong things will make space for the blessings I have prepared for you. Sometimes, the hardest decisions are the ones that bring the greatest freedom. I know it's not easy, but I am here to strengthen you. I will never ask you to do something without giving you the courage to follow through. Lean on me, and together, we will walk this journey. Take a moment and think about what you need to release. Is it a toxic relationship? A habit that no longer serves you? Let it go, and trust that I am working for your good. If you are ready to make wise choices, type I trust God as a step of faith. Remember, my child, that even when it feels like you're losing something, I am the God of restoration. What you let go of for my sake, I will replace with something greater. Trust me with your future, it is safe in my hands. You are not walking alone, I am holding you every step of the way. My child, today is the day to embrace something new. I am doing a new thing in your life, can you sense it? I am opening doors that no one can close, creating opportunities you never thought possible. The things you've prayed for, the dreams you've almost given up on, I am bringing them to life. This is your season of renewal. I know you've faced disappointments. There were moments when you thought the door had closed forever. But listen to me now, what seemed like an ending was actually the beginning of a greater plan. Trust in my timing, for I am never late. I am weaving every detail together for a purpose far beyond what you can imagine. Take a step forward in faith. It's okay if you feel unsure, just trust me. My plans for you are good, and I will guide you. If you are ready to embrace the new beginning I have for you, type I am ready for God's blessings. This new season requires courage, my beloved. I know it's not always easy to let go of the past, but you must release it to move forward. Let go of the pain, the doubts, and the fear. I am here to fill those empty spaces with my peace, my joy, and my love. The best is yet to come. Remember, I am the God of new beginnings. With me, nothing is wasted. Every tear, every struggle, every setback has been used to prepare you for this moment. Trust me as I lead you into a future filled with hope and promise. My child, I see your heart. I know the way you carry and the silent struggles that no one else notices. But listen to me carefully, I am using every challenge to make you stronger. What feels like a storm is actually preparing you for something greater. Trust me, I am shaping you into the person I created you to be. Every difficulty you face is like a refining fire. It removes the things that no longer belong in your life and purifies what is meant to remain. You may feel overwhelmed, but you are not alone. I am your refuge in the storm. I hold you close when the winds of life feel unbearable. When you feel weak, lean on me, for my strength is made perfect in your weakness. I want you to see your challenges from a new perspective. They are not punishments, they are stepping stones to the destiny I have for you. Every tear you've cried has watered the soil of your growth. Every setback has been a setup for something extraordinary. Believe this truth, you are being prepared for a future filled with purpose. Take a moment to reflect. Can you see how I brought you through difficulties in the past? Do you trust that I will do it again? If you believe that I am using your challenges to make you stronger, type God is my strength. My child, don't give up. The road may be hard, but you are not walking it alone. Every step you take, I am with you. Every time you stumble, I am there to lift you up. Trust that I am working behind the scenes, even when you cannot see it. Hold on to my promises, for I never fail. You are stronger than you think, and with me, you can overcome anything. Beloved, do you know why you're here? Do you understand how precious you are to me? I created you with a purpose so unique that no one else can fulfill it. You are not an accident, you are my masterpiece. Every detail of your life was designed with care, and I am guiding you toward the plans I have for you. Sometimes, the noise of the world can make it hard to hear my voice. That's why I invite you to spend time with me. In the quiet, you will find clarity. I will show you the way to go, step by step. You don't have to figure it all out at once, just trust me for today, and I will guide you into tomorrow. There will be moments when you feel lost, but I am the light that leads you. When you feel unsure, lean into me. I have gone ahead of you to prepare the way. You don't need to have all the answers because I am the answer. Trust me, and I will direct your path. Pause here for a moment. Think about the purpose I've placed in your heart. If you believe I am guiding your life, type God leads me. Let this declaration be a reminder that I am with you every step of the way. My child, I want you to know that you are not walking aimlessly. I have a divine plan for you, filled with hope and a future. No matter how unclear things seem now, trust that I am aligning everything for your good. Keep your eyes on me, and I will lead you into a life of fulfillment and joy. My dear one, it's time to let go. The burdens you've been carrying were never meant to stay. The pain of the past, the regrets, the fears, they are weighing you down, and I want to set you free. I am calling you to release them into my hands so that you can walk into the new life I have for you. I know it's not easy to let go. The hurt feels real and the memories linger. But trust me when I say that holding on to the past only robs you of the future I prepared. Give me your pain, your failures, and your worries. In exchange, I will give you peace, joy, and healing. Imagine yourself standing at a river. The current is strong, carrying away everything you release into it. Let your burdens go into that river. Watch as they are taken far away, never to return. That's what I want to do with the things that weigh you down. Trust me to carry them for you. If you are ready to release the past and step into freedom, type I let go with God. This is your moment to claim the peace I promised you. My child, the past does not define you. You are not your mistakes, and you are not your pain. You are mine, and I have called you by name. Let go of what holds you back and walk into the freedom that is yours. I am doing something new in your life. Can you see it? Beloved, I know waiting is hard. You've prayed, hoped, and waited for answers that seem delayed. But hear me, my timing is perfect. I am never early, and I am never late. Trust that I know exactly when and how to bring about the promises I've made to you. Sometimes, it feels like nothing is happening. You wonder if I've forgotten you, but I never forget. I am working behind the scenes, arranging everything for your good. What looks like a delay to you is actually my preparation. Trust the process, for it is shaping you for what's to come. Remember, a seed must stay buried in the soil before it can grow into a strong tree. In the same way, I am growing something beautiful in your life. Even though you can't see it yet, trust that it is happening. When the time is right, it will bloom and you will understand why you had to wait. Take a moment to reflect on my perfect timing. If you believe I am working for your good, type God's timing is perfect. Let this be your reminder to trust in me. My child, don't lose heart. What I have for you is worth the wait. My plans are far greater than anything you can imagine. Trust that I see the bigger picture, and I am preparing you for something extraordinary. Hold on to my promises, for they will come to pass in my perfect time. My beloved child, there is something I want you to hear clearly today. My love for you is unshakable. It does not depend on what you do or don't do. It is not earned or lost. My love is constant, deep, and greater than you can imagine. From the moment I created you, I loved you, and nothing will ever change that. Even in your darkest moments, when you feel unworthy or distant, I am here, loving you with a love that cannot be measured. You might think, but I've made too many mistakes, or I'm not good enough. Let me stop you right there. My love is not based on your perfection, it is based on who I am, and I am love. Every time you fall, I am there to lift you up. Every time you doubt, I am there to remind you of who you are in me. My love reaches beyond your failures and covers you with grace. When you feel broken, I see beauty. When you feel weak, I see strength. Trust me when I say you are precious to me. Pause for a moment. Think about my love surrounding you right now. If you believe that my love is unshakable, type God loves me. Let this truth sink into your heart. My child, nothing can separate you from my love, not your past, not your fears, not even the challenges you face today. My love is the foundation on which you can build your life. Rest in this truth, you are loved deeply, eternally, and completely. Hold on to that, especially when the world feels uncertain. Dear one, I see the fear that tries to creep into your heart. I know the doubts that whisper lies in your mind. But hear me, fear does not come from me. I am the source of courage, peace, and strength. Let your faith in me silence every fear. Fear often comes when you look at the size of your problems instead of the greatness of your God. Fix your eyes on me, and you will see that I am bigger than any obstacle you face. I am greater than your fears, stronger than your struggles, and more powerful than anything that stands against you. You are not alone in this battle. I am with you, fighting for you, and giving you the strength to stand firm. When fear knocks at the door of your heart, answer it with faith. Declare that I am your protector, your guide, and your refuge. Right now, take a step of faith. If you believe I am bigger than your fears, type faith over fear. Let this be your declaration of victory over every worry that tries to hold you back. My child, faith is not about knowing how everything will work out. It's about trusting me, even when you can't see the whole picture. I am working behind the scenes, turning every fear into a testimony of my power. Trust me to carry you through, for I will never let you go. Beloved, do you know that I created you to be a blessing? You are not here by accident. You are part of my plan to bring light into the lives of others. I have given you unique gifts, experiences, and a story that can inspire and uplift those around you. Sometimes, you may feel like you don't have much to offer. But even the smallest acts of kindness, when done in my name, have the power to change lives. A smile, a word of encouragement, or a helping hand can reflect my love to those who need it most. You are my hands and feet in this world. When you step out to bless others, you will see blessings multiply in your own life. This is the beauty of living for me. When you pour out, I pour back into you more than you can imagine. Trust that I will use you in ways that go beyond what you think is possible. Pause here and reflect on how you can be a blessing today. If you are ready to be a light in someone's life, type I want to bless others. Let this be your commitment to being my vessel of love. My child, there is someone in your life who needs you, someone who needs to see my love through your actions. Don't underestimate the impact you can have. Together, we can bring hope, healing, and joy to those around you. Go forward boldly, knowing that I am with you every step of the way. My dear child, I see the things that bind you, the fears, habits, and doubts that try to hold you back. But hear me clearly, I am the chain breaker. I have come to set you free from everything that keeps you from living the abundant life I have for you. The chains that seem unbreakable are no match for my power. Whether it's fear, guilt, addiction, or pain, I can and will break those chains if you surrender them to me. Give me the things that weigh you down, and watch as I replace them with freedom and peace. Sometimes, the hardest chains to break are the ones you've carried for so long that they feel like part of you. But trust me, they are not. You were never meant to live in bondage. I created you to walk in freedom, to live boldly, and to experience the fullness of life in me. If you are ready to break free from what holds you back, type I am free in God. Let this be the moment you step into the freedom I have promised. My child, you don't have to do this alone. I am with you, fighting for you, and giving you the strength to overcome. Trust that I am greater than anything that tries to hold you captive. Together, we will break every chain and step into the life I prepared for you. Beloved, there is power in letting go. I know you want to hold on to control, to figure everything out, and to make sense of your circumstances. But hear me, the greatest victories come when you surrender everything to me. Surrender is not a sign of weakness, it is an act of trust. When you let go of the need to control, You make room for me to work in your life in ways you could never imagine. Trust that I am the one who holds your future, and I know exactly what you need. I see the way you carry the worries, the doubts, and the plans you're trying to force. Lay them down at my feet. Give me your burdens, and I will give you rest. Let me take the lead, and I will guide you to places of peace, purpose, and joy. Take a moment to reflect on what you need to surrender. If you are ready to give it to me, type "I surrender" to God. This is your moment to let go and trust that I am in control. My child, when you surrender, you are not losing anything, you are gaining everything. I will take what you give me and turn it into something beautiful. Trust in my plan, for it is perfect. Let go, and watch how I work all things together for your good. My child, I see how often your heart feels troubled. The worries of life, the uncertainties of tomorrow, and the weight of today can make peace feel distant. But I want you to know that my peace is not like the world's peace. It is unshakable, everlasting, and available to you now. When you feel anxious, come to me. Pour out your heart in prayer and let me fill you with my calm. You don't have to carry your burdens alone. I am here to shoulder them with you. My peace is not based on circumstances. It flows from my love and my presence in your life. There will be storms, but don't be afraid. I am the one who calms the wind and waves. No matter how chaotic things feel, I am your anchor, holding you steady. Rest in me, and let my peace guard your heart and mind. Trust me to bring clarity and direction. Pause for a moment and breathe deeply. Imagine my peace washing over you like a river. If you believe I am filling you with peace, type "God's peace is mine." Let this declaration remind you that peace is your inheritance as my child. My beloved, the world will try to steal your peace, but hold on to me. I am your refuge, your safe place. When you feel overwhelmed, remember that I am in control. My peace is a promise, and I never fail to keep my promises. Walk with me, and let my peace be your strength. Beloved, I am the God who restores. I see the places in your life that feel broken, the dreams that feel shattered, and the relationships that seem beyond repair. But hear me, nothing is too broken for me to heal. Nothing is too far gone for me to redeem. Think of a tree in winter. Its branches may look bare and lifeless, but beneath the surface, life is stirring. In the same way, I am working in the unseen places of your life, bringing renewal and restoration. What looks lost will bloom again in my perfect time. I want to restore your joy. The heaviness you've carried for so long is not here forever. The pain of the past does not define your future. Trust me to turn your mourning into dancing, your sorrow into joy. I am doing something new, and it will be even better than you imagined. Take a moment to reflect on the areas where you long for restoration. If you believe I am restoring what was lost, type "God restores." Let this be your step of faith in my power to make all things new. My child, trust that I am at work even when you can't see it. I am weaving beauty from the ashes of your past. What was broken will be mended, and what was taken will be replaced with something greater. Hold on to hope, for I am the God of restoration. My dear one, there is power in a thankful heart. Gratitude shifts your focus from what is missing to what is present. It reminds you of my faithfulness and opens your eyes to the blessings already around you. When you choose gratitude, you unlock joy and strength. Life can be hard, and it's easy to focus on what's wrong. But I invite you to look deeper. Can you see the little gifts I placed in your life? The breath in your lungs, the sunrise, the people who love you, these are signs of my goodness. When you thank me, you align your heart with mine. Gratitude is not just for good days. Even in the midst of challenges, there is something to be thankful for. Every difficulty is an opportunity to grow, and every trial is a chance to see my power at work. Thank me for what I've done, what I'm doing, and what I'm about to do. Pause and take a moment to reflect on your blessings. If you are grateful for my goodness, type thank you, God. Let this simple act of gratitude open your heart to even greater blessings. My child, when you live with a thankful heart, you invite my joy and peace into your life. Gratitude is a powerful weapon against fear and doubt. Keep your eyes on me and let your heart overflow with thankfulness. I am with you, and I will never stop blessing you. Beloved, you are not a victim, you are a victor. The battles you face are not meant to defeat you, but to show you my power. With me, you are more than a conqueror. No weapon formed against you will prosper, and every challenge is an opportunity for victory. Faith is the key to overcoming. It's not about having all the answers, it's about trusting me, even when the path is unclear. When you step out in faith, you invite me to move on your behalf. Every prayer you pray, every step you take in obedience, brings you closer to victory. Remember, the enemy has already been defeated. The struggles you face are temporary, but my power is eternal. Stand firm in your faith, knowing that I am fighting for you. Victory is not just a possibility, it is your inheritance as my child. Take a moment to declare your victory. If you believe I am leading you to triumph, type I am victorious in God. Let this be your battle cry as you face whatever comes your way. My child, you are not created to live in defeat. I have equipped you with everything you need to overcome. Trust in my power, lean on my strength, and walk boldly into the victory I prepare for you. You are my warrior, and I am with you always. My child, do you know that your future is bright? The plans I have for you are filled with hope, purpose, and promise. No matter what your past looks like, your future is secure in my hands. I am leading you into a life of abundance and joy. Sometimes, the road ahead feels uncertain. But trust me, I am the God who goes before you. I have already prepared the way. Every step you take is part of my perfect plan. You don't need to fear the unknown because I am already there, guiding and protecting you. I know the dreams you hold in your heart. Some of them feel impossible, but remember, nothing is impossible for me. What you think is out of reach is within my power to make happen. Trust in my timing and watch as I bring your dreams to life. Pause and think about your future. If you believe I am leading you into a hopeful tomorrow, type God holds my future. Let this be your declaration of trust in my perfect plan. My beloved, your best days are not behind you, they are ahead. Trust in me and let go of the fear of what's to come. I am with you every step of the way, and my plans for you are greater than you can imagine. Walk forward in confidence, knowing that your future is in my hands. My child, I created you to live in abundance, not just in material things, but in joy, peace, love, and purpose. My desire is not for you to merely survive, but to thrive in every area of your life. I want you to experience the fullness of all I have prepared for you. Abundance begins in your heart. When you trust me and align your desires with my will, you will see blessings overflow. These blessings are not always what you expect, but they will always be what you need. I know your deepest longings, and I am faithful to provide. Sometimes, it may feel like you are in a season of lack. But even in those moments, I am working to teach you, shape you, and prepare you for greater blessings. Trust me to meet every need in ways that will deepen your faith and show you my power. If you believe I am leading you to a life of abundance, type God provides abundantly. Let this be a declaration of faith in my ability to meet your every need. My beloved, abundance is not about what you can gain, but about what you can give. As I bless you, I call you to be a blessing to others. Share my love, kindness, and generosity, and you will see your life overflowing with my goodness. Trust me, and I will show you the richness of living fully in me. My dear one, waiting is not easy, I see that. You've prayed, hoped, and longed for things that have not yet come to pass. But hear me clearly, waiting is not wasted time. I am working in the waiting, preparing you for what's to come. Like a farmer waiting for a seed to grow, you must trust that what you've sown in faith will bear fruit in my perfect time. Every prayer you've lifted up, every act of faith you've taken, is not forgotten. I am growing something beautiful, even if you can't see it yet. While you wait, lean into me. Let this time deepen your trust in my plans. Let it teach you patience, faith, and perseverance. I am molding your character and strengthening your spirit. You are being prepared for the blessings I have in store. If you trust me in the waiting, type I trust God's timing. Let this be a reminder that I am never late and always faithful. My child, the waiting will not last forever. One day, you will look back and see how I was working in every moment, aligning things perfectly for your good. Hold on to hope, for the best is yet to come. Trust that my timing is always perfect, and I will never fail you. Beloved, forgiveness is one of the greatest gifts you can give, not just to others, but to yourself. Holding on to anger, bitterness, or pain only weighs you down. I am calling you to let go, to forgive, and to find freedom in your heart. Forgiveness does not mean forgetting or excusing what happened. It means releasing the hold that pain has on you and trusting me to bring justice in my way and my time. Let me carry the burden of your hurt so that you can walk in peace. When you forgive, you reflect my love. Remember, I have forgiven you completely, every mistake, every failure, every moment you fell short. Just as I have shown you grace, I call you to show grace to others. Forgiveness is not about what they deserve, it's about the freedom I want for you. Take a moment to think about who or what you need to forgive. If you are ready to release the hurt, type I forgive with God's help. Let this be your first step toward healing and freedom. My child, forgiveness is not always easy, but it is always worth it. When you let go of bitterness, you make room for my joy, peace, and love to fill your heart. Trust me to heal the wounds that forgiveness uncovers. I am with you, and I will lead you into a life of freedom and wholeness. My beloved, there are times when fear of the unknown keeps you stuck. You hesitate, wondering if you're making the right choice or if you have what it takes to succeed. But listen to me, I am calling you to move forward in faith. You don't need to see the whole path, just take the first step. I am your guide, your protector, and your strength. When you feel uncertain, remember that I have already gone ahead of you. The obstacles you fear are not greater than my power. Trust me to make a way where there seems to be no way. Moving forward requires courage, but you are not doing it alone. I am with you, holding your hand and giving you the strength to face whatever comes. When you trust me, fear loses its grip and faith takes its place. If you are ready to take the next step, type I trust God to guide me. Let this be your act of faith and your commitment to move forward in my plan. My child, you are not created to stay stuck. I have placed a purpose in you that requires boldness and action. Trust that I am equipping you for what lies ahead. Together, we will move forward into the blessings and victories I have prepared for you. Beloved, life on earth is but a moment compared to eternity. Sometimes, the cares of this world feel overwhelming, but I want to remind you to keep your eyes on what truly matters. I have prepared a place for you where there will be no more pain, no more tears, and no more sorrow. Everything you do in this life echoes into eternity. Your acts of love, kindness, and faithfulness are not forgotten, they are treasures stored in heaven. Remember, this world is not your final home. You are destined for something far greater. When you face challenges, let this eternal perspective give you hope. The trials of today are temporary, but the joy I have prepared for you is everlasting. Keep your focus on me, and let the promise of eternity give you strength. If you believe in the hope of eternity, type I am heaven bound. Let this remind you of the joy that awaits and the purpose of living each day for me. My child, I am with you in this life and the next. Every moment you trust me, every step of faith you take, brings you closer to the fullness of what I have prepared for you. Live with hope, knowing that eternity with me is your ultimate promise.